That was quite something. not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Praxia mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory. Not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me.
Incendio.
But he failed, as did his containment just. So it took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To form a contract with her.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, it's your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. So, care to step?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Tego! Confringo!
Accio! Levioso!
You're better than that!
Levioso, that's all you've got?
Expulso!
Protego! Stupid one!
Levioso! Dindo!
Super one!
There goes my weight.
Confringo!
Stupid one! Bet I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Levioso! Levioso!
That's weird.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated as such, you are to learn Incendio, handy for lighting torches, burning, and when necessary.
Sounds...
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by when you're finished. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Good one!
Levioso!
That's it!
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice.
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes it is. I've got a great... Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
rain down.
Accio. Levioso.
There goes my wager.
I'm the one!
Lou. Protego. Accio.
Act like a winner. Give them what for.
Stupid. Protego.
You're better than that!
Stupid.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have... You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Before you go, I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor...
You must... That said... So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
That man is
But, Professor...
We have no choice. I shall find you when...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio. Revelio.
He's absolutely sweet on me, I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map.
You can't be
deadly serious.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, Sebastian.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess! The library is no place for larking about. Out at once! Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Hello, Hamura.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking around.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine. Goes. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Levioso. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Where might this lead? Revelio. Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Accio. Protego. Stupid one. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Accio! Levioso! Potato! It is a book after all. Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Reparo.
There's nobody out here. Interesting.
Accio.
Guess they're in a break.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
He says that right in front of Professor Black.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But
plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one. Wish I could afford my own broom from Stint Witchy. I'd make a fine keeper with a bit more.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
In the new pot and packed out the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor. Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your...
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking... Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
I've arranged for you to plant the seeds then.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. you'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Actually.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end up...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants.
Revelio.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like...
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
If you need to stop.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio.
Wrong finger.
Next time, perhaps.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duels...
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round?
Big match today. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Levioso!
Accio.
There goes my way.
Petrificus totalis. Stupefy.
Confringo.
Is that all you've got? You're better than that!
Levioso.
Protego. Stupefy.
Don't show away now. Find the one.
Incendio.
Come on!
Accio.
Give 'em what for.
Protego.
I could never duel like that.
What a victory!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor. And so it is, my great...
Thank you. It's been an honor.
Now that we've definitively crowned it... Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
You can't be beat, can you?
Nope.
Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw him all about on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is... Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Why are you at my station?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! I'm Gareth, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too... Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew I'm just missing one tiny...
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even...
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something out.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Revelio.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions. Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Revelio.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to pay particular attention in herbology, the plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all.
I gotta turn down the music, it's too loud.
I think each of us has had enough
Revelio.
excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
There you are. The crossed one's duelist to beat.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Heard you're defending
Revelio.
Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Revelio.
There you are. The crossed wands duelist to beat. I suppose one could smuggle a pet into the door patrol if one was willing to use a disillusionment charm. But is it worth it for a common man? I can't even cast Lumen.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Who doesn't like heroic?
I prefer interesting conversation than someone trying to slay a horntail.
I agree.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
This'll work.
Revelio.
Time of year.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three...
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a danger.
I had heard they were seen in all the more reason they must be stopped. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Not what I wanted to do.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy.
Let's get this over with, shall we? What are you doing?
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you!
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
Release me!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right? You're a researcher. Merlin? I can see why you're so interested.
Precisely. Would you? I brought a trunk chock full of mallows. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features.
Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Man, yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work?
Are all of the trials like this?
Oh, not precisely. You should feel free to... My guess is that each will also require mana, which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must be off. Such a... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Greetings, young Slytherin.
Hello. Can I... Diving into the lake. What do you...
Yeah. We can't... I've... My best... I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
But I'm going to keep it, because I'm a Slytherin.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
More gloves, just what I don't need. More glasses. Scarf. And the astrolabe.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find...
Do I charge her for it, or do I keep it? I think I'll just charge her for it.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
20?
And I do hope you keep diving.
I should have kept
You
it.
certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Now, normally I'd head to Scrope and do whatever he wanted me to do, but instead, I'm going to grab Sebastian. Play around in the forest.
Revelio. Revelio.
We need brooms. I don't think I can buy one yet. Not 100% sure, but we'll find out.
Safe travels, my young friends.
Let's go to north.
Hogsmeade, here we go.
I want to gather some chests. Don't need him right at the moment. Let him walk back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
chasing for. You need it. Clearly suggesting.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Actually, I think I'm going to give it a rest right here for now. We come back a little bit later because I need to lay down. Yeah. So I wish you all a good day.